Dear students, now we are going to start the fourth lesson of first class. So, what is the name of the lesson? The name of the lesson is sense organs. Is it? So, sense organs, what are these? Do you know about them? Did you ever heard about the name sense organ? Okay, if you didn't listen, then no problem, I will say it. So, in the last lesson only, we have learned about our different body parts, is it? So, different body parts and they are doing different works. Now, and in the previous lesson also we have learned with the help of our hands, our legs, what work we are doing in our daily life. Today we will learn about our sense organs. So, why the sense organ? Because with the help of these organs, we are able to sense anything. We are able to understand anything. So, that's why we have to know about them, and these are the very important organ in our body, because with the help of those organs only we are establishing the connection or the any kind of message we are exchanging with the help of those organs, among which among our environment and us, is it? So what are these? Now we will learn about them. So first sense organ, our eyes, then our ears, then our nose, then our tongue, then our skin. So these are our total 5 sense organs, and these 5 sense organs, they have different works with the help of which we are able to establish the communication between our environment, between our surrounding and us. So first so these are also our body parts, is it? I have told you in your last lesson that these are our body parts, our eyes, our ears, our nose, our tongue and our skin. Now what about the eyes? If we will see the eyes, that means how many eyes we have? 2. We have 2 eyes, and with the help of our eyes, what we are doing? With the help of our eyes, we are seeing our beautiful world. What is going on here? Each and everything we are seeing with the help of our eyes. That's why our eyes are very important. See, if you will see that one eyelid is there. Which one is protecting our eyes from the dust, from the outside the environment, is it? And the thing is there, if you don't have the eyes, how would you feel? Are you able to see anything? Each and everything, entire world, that one would become the dark. Nothing is visible. That one is very painful for us, and our eyes, they is like a camera inside our head. So if you will see that what is happening, whatever we are seeing here, first our eye, in our eye one part is there, retina. The image is formed inside the retina, and from this retina the signal, that means the image, it has one signal. That signal is being carried in our brain. Our brain enables us to see the object. So inside our body, it acts just like a camera. And if you will see inside our eyes, there is one lens. Each eye carries one lens. So that's why with the help of these eyes, we are able to see this entire beautiful world. So you have to take care of your eyes. How it is possible? You should wash your eyes with the help of clean and cold water, and you should never touch your eyes with the dirty hand, because in our dirty hand lots of germs are being present, and that dirty hand, when we are touching it in our eyes, the germs may enter inside our eyes. On that time, we may face the eye infection also. So that's why you should always take care of your eyes. And without our eyes, we won't able to see that how the object is. Is it tall? Is it small? Is it big? Is it very small? This is each and everything we are not able to see. And is it beautiful? Is it ugly? Each and everything we are able to understand with the help of our eyes. So you should definitely take care of your eyes. Next, I would like to tell you about the ears. Which one is ear? These are our ears, is it? So with the help of our ears, we are able to hear any kind of sound. It may be the good sound, it may be the bad sound. Bad sound is the noise. It may be. So which kind of sound we can understand with the help of our ears and our brain also. If we will say that our ears catch sound first, if any sound is being produced surround us, that sound is being collected by our outer ear. Then from the outer ear, the sound is being transmitted into the inner ear through the middle ear. Then inside the inner ear, lots of nerves are present. They are carrying the signal to our brain, and brain is enabling us that which sound is it. On that time we are getting the sense of the sound, not before that. So if you don't have the ear, that means the ears, if you don't have ear, on that time you won't able to listen any sounds even, is it? So that's why you have to take care of your ears also. So first thing, what the thing you have to do? First, you never should apply any kind of hairpin or sharp object to clean your ear. That one is the main thing. And another one is there. You should clean your ear with the help of clean and soft towel. Is it? So daily while birthing, you should clean your ears. And the thing is there, with the help of our ear, we are hearing so many things. You should never listen the music in high volume. Is it? It happens that the people, they are listening the music in high volume. That time it may cause damage to our hearing power also. So that's why you never should do that one, and you should always take care of your ears. In this way you can hear very nicely. And the thing is there, next, what about the nose? With the help of the nose we are able to smell anything. How is its odor? Is it nice? Is it good? Whatever it is, we can get the sense with the help of our nose. And if you will first, the inside the nose, the smell will go. And in this portion, so many nerves are there. They are also sending the message to our brain. And from there, the signal brain is sending to us which smell is it. So whenever we are passing one road, if the surround is and beside the road any garbage is there, we are simply covering our that nose with the help of the hand, is it, or handkerchief. And if any good flower station is there, flower shop is there, on that time we are getting very nice smell. Is it? So is it nice or is it bad? So how can you understand? With the help of our brain is enabling us, but the main thing is happening here. The acceptor cells are there. That means inside the nose. And now I would like to tell you about the tongue. Before telling about the tongue, I would like to tell you how can you take care of your nose. So when all time you never should breathe with your mouth. It happens that sometimes whenever we are not feeling well, on that time we are using our mouth for breathe. Our nose is also helping us for taking breath. We are inhaling the oxygen and we are exhaling the carbon dioxide. So our nose is helping in this work. And whenever you are, you should keep clean your nose. That means as it can breathe. Is it? So sometimes it happens, if you will see the inside the nose, so many hairs are present. So what are they doing? They are keeping our body, that means our nose, from the entry of the dust. Is it? So this dust may not enter because of these nasal hairs, and that's why you should keep them clean also. And another one thing is there, you should never apply any kind of sharp object for cleaning. So these all about the nose. And one thing, you should never stay inside one room where the ventilation is not there, where the huge amount of fresh air is coming. There you should be present. Is it clear? Now we are going to talk about the tongue. Is it? So what the tongue is doing, if you will see that tongue, with the help of the tongue we are able to taste any food. How is it? Is it delicious? Is it sweet? Is it spicy? Or is it bitter? Or any other also? So these all the things we are able to taste with the help of our tongue. So how it is possible? If you will see your tongue, there are so many small structures are there. These are the taste bud, and from the taste bud, whenever we are eating anything, on that time the taste buds are receiving the taste and it is sending to our brain, and brain enables us which taste it is. That's why we are able to taste the food. And the thing is there, that what the work the tongue is doing, not only the taste, it is also helping us while speaking. Now I am speaking along with you, that one out my tongue is helping me. It's different kind of movement is helping me to talk. Not only me, for you also. If you will observe that without moving your tongue, you won't be able to talk. Yes, it happens. And the thing is that definitely if you don't have tongue, that means you won't able to speak anything, you won't able to taste anything. So on that time, that one will be very painful for you. So always take care of your teeth, the tongue and the teeth also. So how it is possible to take care of your tongue? So daily you should brush for 2 times. Once whenever you are getting up from the bed in the morning, and whenever you are going to bed at the night. So 2 times you should brush your teeth, and you should use one tongue cleaner. With the help of this tongue cleaner, if you will clean your tongue on that time, the tongue will be bacteria free. Because whenever we are sleeping, whenever we are eating the food, one layer of the bacteria deposited on our tongue. So you should clean that one to keep our mouth bacteria free. And one thing also you can do along with this tongue cleaner, that you can use one good mouthwash, and in this way your face will be very fresh. That means no kind of bad smell will be generated there, and your teeth, you won't get any kind of worm, that means the teeth infection, the tongue infection, these things it won't be there. And now about the skin, I want to tell you about the skin. What is the skin? Here is this one, the outer cover, outer layer of our entire body is the skin. It covers our body just like a blanket. So whenever we are thinking that the feel that if anyone will beat you, you are able to tell that you get pain in your skin. And one thing, if you will suppose the surrounding is hot, how can you feel it? With your skin. That means skin is protecting our body from that. Our internal organs is there. I have told you our internal organs are being protected by the skin, as well as the skin is also giving us the feeling of sensation. So with the help of, we are able to feel any object, whether it is smooth or rough or hot or cold. This feeling we are getting with the help of our skin. So you should definitely take care of the skin. And one thing is there, the different nerves are present below our skin, that means under our skin. And whenever we are feeling something, some object, on that time these organs, that means the nerves, they are passing the message to our brain, and brain enables us that what object it is. With the help of skin, we are able to express so many things. We are able to get the pain. Why we are getting the pain? See here only skin. If any scratches even will be there in our skin, we are feeling pain. So because we have one sensation power there, that is where we are feeling pain. So these all about your different sense organs. You definitely should take care of them, proper care. Otherwise you may face many kind of problem. You may fall sick. You may be affected by the different kind of diseases. And how can you take care of your skin? So first thing, you should daily take the bath for twice a day. If it is not possible, at least one compulsory. And that one also should be with the good soap, and the huge amount of water should be there. But while taking the bath, don't waste the water. That one is also one important factor in the present century. Is it? So these all the things we can do because of our sense organ. So you have to take care of them. So if they won't be healthy, if they won't be in good condition, we won't be able to make any kind of communication with our surrounding. So these are our entire body sense organs. Only these 5. So many parts are there, but other parts are not being considered as the sense organ. These 5 only are the organs which are helping us to sense anything. So again I am recalling the entire lesson. We have 5 sense organs. They are eyes, ears, nose, tongue and skin. These 5. And we see with our eyes, we hear with our ears, we smell with our nose, we taste with our tongue, we feel with our skin. That means anyhow we are being related, we are establishing the communication with our surrounding. If you don't have these things, these 5 things, you won't be able to any one of your feeling or any year of your thing. Whatever you are thinking, you can't express it with any one of the person or any one of the people. It happens. Even if they may be your friend, they may be your family member, even you won't able to express them. So these things you should take care of them. Is it clear?